Welcome to the EVs with Kaz podcast. Each episode is a conversation with someone who drives an EV on a regular basis. Let's hear from today's guest. All right, I am here with Steve, and Steve's going to tell us about his electric car journey. So, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yes.
So I know that you've had a few electric cars or
Yes.
electrified cars.
About 4.
Yeah. So why don't we start with, if you can tell us what you have, start with what you have now, and then maybe work your way back on what.
Yeah, so my last acquisition was a Tesla Model X 100D. That's the biggest battery at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And before that, I also, I still own a 2018 Honda Clarity plug-in hybrid. And then before that, I also have 2 Chevy Volt.
Okay. The Volts. Yeah.
The
yeah.
Volt.
Yeah.
They are more hybrid, the plug-in electric versus the Tesla, which is a full electric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What year was your first Volt?
2013.
Okay. Yeah. So you're an early adopter.
Yeah,
and,
so I'm interested in the Volt early on just because I'm just excited about the electric car.
Mm-hmm.
So that seemed to be the most practical car because I was concerned about range at the time.
Yeah. Yeah. So what interested you? Is it like the tech? Is it the environmental part, or all of it, or?
Yeah, initially mostly a carpooling sticker.
Mm-hmm.
I want something that's helped me with the commute, but then a fuel costs as well.
Yeah.
Because with the electric car, the fuel cost is more constant compared to typical gas price, and we can also charge the car at night. To save fuel.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so those of you watching who aren't in California, here for a while now we've been able to get carpool stickers.
Yes.
So if you have an electric vehicle, you can apply for it. And then if you're only a single rider, you can still use the carpool lane.
Yes, that saves a lot of time.
Yeah, it's really handy in LA and Orange County for sure. So the Model X, that's a great car. What made you want to get that car?
Well, I spent 35 years working in technology until I retired last year.
Yeah.
And Model X is probably the most, I would say it's more like an iPhone on wheel. So basically you have one of the first car that, not the first car that Model S is, but you can actually do over-the-air update. So all kind of technology they're putting in. So I'm getting excited about it.
Yeah. How do you like that over-the-air updates? I know other manufacturers have that, but Tesla still seems to have an edge on those.
Yeah, so for example, additional feature, when I bought the car, I don't have the ability to, do any kind of video surveillance, right? So there's lots of function with adding on after I got the car, which is really nice. Because, for example, some of the technology that we drive today was not introduced when we bought the car. So it's kind of like an iPhone. It's just adding more feature over time.
Yeah.
Which is nice because I never have to take my car to a dealer for this upgrade because mostly they virtually are software. I do have one hardware upgrade though. When I bought the car, the hardware is 2017. That's the year of the model. But then after I bought the car, Tesla come out with new hardware. And so they offered to upgrade all the stuff for me. So basically they offer to upgrade the self-driving computer to the latest model. So I go from 2.0 to 3.0. They also upgrade the infotainment screen. So you get faster function. And they also replace the center screen with like a 17-inch vertical screen and also the driver screen. And all that for like $1,500.
Oh.
Yeah. So you basically have a brand new car.
Yeah. Because I mean, with Tesla, the computer part, the monitor part's really a huge part.
Everything
of the car.
is upgradable. Yeah.
That's cool. So have you had to take in your car for anything besides the upgrades?
The funny thing is, I didn't know until after I owned the car, a Tesla mobile service. It was awesome. I'd never have to take my car to the dealer. Right, or Tesla service center, because everything that I need to fix or to change anything, they actually come to your house and they get everything done. The only time that I really need to take my car to Tesla was the hardware upgrade. Yeah, because they say it take about 4 hours. So I drop my car in the morning, and then I pick it up in the afternoon. Yeah, and they give me a loaner car, which is nice.
Yeah, that's nice. What did when the mobile service came to you, do you remember what you had done?
Yeah, so you did everything with the mobile app. So you schedule an appointment and you want to have this thing adjusted, or for example, the rear camera needs to be replaced. And so I just schedule an appointment and I schedule them for a particular time. Usually they allow you to schedule either in the morning or in the afternoon. So they come in and they greet you, they get the key and they work on your car and it's done. They give you back the key and you just say, it's okay, it's covered under warranty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which is something I really enjoy because I never have to worry about taking my car to the dealer and have all that.
Yeah.
On my Clarity, when I have to have the software upgrade, I have to take the car to a dealer, and it's basically there all day.
Yeah. Same with my bolts. I had my whole battery replaced.
Oh wow!
But because those are recall on all the bolts.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, same. They had to the software that they had to update was there. Like they couldn't do it over the air. It had to be at the dealer.
Yeah. So I was talking to the Honda technician about the process, and they say pretty cumbersome, for them to do that. Yeah. So now I kind of enjoy the over-the-air update because you usually get about 3 updates a month.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So this month I already have the 3rd one already.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask. That was my question before. For autopilot, do you have the full self-driving on your car, or did you?
No, I think in my opinion, the Tesla actually charged $15,000 for self-driving.
Yeah, that they just raised it, right?
Yeah, but I think it's way overpriced. I mean, for what the every Tesla that's sold today come with autopilot already included, right? So the only thing that you really get is the ability for Tesla to change lane for you in the freeway. And then also an additional feature like summon, which allows the car to back up and come to you again. But $15,000 is not good enough for me. It's too expensive.
Yeah.
Way overpriced for what it can do.
Yeah.
So I have about 50,000 mile autopilot driving. So the car I've been driving itself for about 50,000 miles.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Does it keep track of that, or were you?
No, I just keep track of it.
Oh really?
I
wow.
keep track. For example, I go from here to Sano, right? And so I basically drive to the freeway, and then the car basically on autopilot all the way from here to there, which is about 80% of the driving. And then I spend 20% of the time basically drive, but you still have to, pay attention and know that stuff.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that.
But I really enjoy it just so that you can actually sit back and listen to music, but supervise rather than doing the work.
Yeah, I agree. I've only driven Teslas as rentals, so like a day at a time. But the same, like you have to pay attention. Like there's those YouTubers or whoever out there that fall asleep.
Oh no.
Yeah, you
don't trust the car enough.
Yeah, you got to keep. And for me, like my experience, the short experience that I've had is it was good 95, 99% of the time. I had phantom braking or experienced phantom braking a few times, but it just made traffic so much nicer. Yeah. Especially stop and go. We don't have to worry about it so much. Yeah. Have you experienced any like phantom braking or something?
Tesla have the one that I have with the radar and vision. So basically camera and radar. I surprisingly I haven't really experienced lots of phantom braking. Even I go up the mountain too. So when I go up to Big Bear, I decided, hey, let's turn on autopilot just to see how well the car did. And one thing that I've learned is if you have a car in front of you, it's almost did perfectly. Somehow the Tesla able to follow the car in front of you. Without the car in front of you, it have to basically look at the lane more. So it's going to take a little bit more challenging there. But even still, they did really well. So for the trip from the bottom of the mountain all the way to the top, exactly 33 miles, the Tesla basically did about 30 miles.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive.
If those of you who don't know, the Big Bear, or at least the way that I've gotten to Big Bear, I don't know if there's more than one way, but it's pretty twisty.
Very
right?
twisty.
Yeah.
It's a single lane. And then the speed is really, I mean, depending on the condition too, you're looking at about 35 miles that's going uphill. Yeah.
And that's just with the regular autopilot, not the full self-driving.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's autopilot. So good enough for me.
Yeah. I don't own a Tesla, but I would also not pay $15,000 for where it is right now. My friend has the full self-driving, and it's cool because it can read the stoplights too and stuff.
And actually, Tesla just added the feature about last month, which allow you to basically, let's say sometime you look down at your phone and doing something, and then the light turned green.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's actually dinged.
Yeah, it's pretty helpful.
Yeah, it's very helpful.
Yeah.
But if you want to try autopilot, rather than paying $15,000, pay the monthly subscription. It's $199, and then you can basically cancel anytime. When you pay $15,000, stay with the car, not with you. So,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's another thing that's kind of, I get it, but it really sucks. Yeah.
And also, if you have an accident and you total your car, that $15,000 is gone. It doesn't come with
Yeah, and same way if you upgrade, right? Like let's say you have a 2018 Model S and now you get a 2022. Like it doesn't go with you.
No, it doesn't go with it. Yeah. I think I have a friend who has a free supercharge. And when he traded in his car, his free supercharge gone. I don't really use supercharge that much, really.
Okay, that was going to be one of my questions. So, are you? Off camera, you mentioned you have a charger here at home. So, if you do road trips or something, are you in a range where you don't really need to supercharge usually?
Yeah. So most of my road trip from here to Big Bear, so I go almost every week, and door to door is 100 miles. So really, I can go to Big Bear and come home on the same charge. Usually, the supercharge when we have to go long distance, but I do use it in the past. Maybe I would say 3 times a year.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
But supercharge is pretty convenient. You know, just plug and play. The nice thing about supercharge is that Tesla make it so simple compared to other supercharge. You have to insert your credit card and all that stuff.
Yeah.
When you plug it in, it charges to your account.
Yeah.
And it's fast. Usually we charge for about 20 minutes, max.
What's the range of your X?
The range is it's a 100D battery. It's rated at a little bit under 300, but realistically, you're looking at about 250.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regular driving. When heading up to Big Bear, because you go up the mountain, it's going to be a lot less. But still, by the time I get there, I still have about 30-40% battery left.
Yeah, that's great. So what do you think, maybe if you can think of, I don't know, 3 to 5 pros and cons of your Model X?
Oh, yeah. So I already mentioned Tesla Mobile Services. It's one of my favorites. The Autopilot is my other favorite. The Falcon Wing door. Okay. So it's cool, but it's so practical because I loaned a lot of taco drum, and those are big, right?
Yeah.
And the typical door, either in the SUV, you have to load from the back. But with the Tesla now, both sides actually loadable. It makes it so much easier because the door no longer have to push on the side. It's sort of like a minivan, but it's lifting up that way.
Yeah, out of the way.
It's very accessible. We also enjoy the over-the-air update that features. And then some other advanced features that Tesla come with. It's kind of fun to have. Yeah, because we enjoy some of the game, the entertainment that you can actually when you're waiting for either at Supercharge or somewhere else, I can turn on Netflix or can watching a movie, surf the web, playing video game, plus an arcade game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Is there a monthly charge for that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah? Actually, my car come with lifetime unlimited premium. So Tesla pick up all the cellular costs. But I think for the new car, you pay $10 a month.
Okay, that's not bad.
Wasn't that bad?
Yeah. Steve mentioned taiko drums. So if you guys aren't in the know, if you're listening to it on a podcast, taiko drums are very big. If you ever seen like Japanese drumming with people with huge sticks, both Steve and I play taiko, and they're big drums. So you said you can fit 5 in there?
I one time 3 of us, my daughter, my wife, and myself. We carry 3 of us in the car with 5 taiko drum and 7 stands for a performance. And still fit everything. Yeah.
So that's I'll try to put a picture of these things if you're watching on YouTube. But it's a big drum. They're big drums. So.
The big drum. They're like wine barrel basically. Yeah.
Cool.
The one that I have, I particularly picked this particular model because Tesla Model X have a 5-seater, a 6-seater, and a 7-seater. The 5 and the 7 are very similar, except the back 2 seats were missing. So those space that's missing seats we use for storage a whole bunch of taiko stands. So
cool.
It worked out.
Yeah, maybe we can go get some footage of all the space in
Yeah,
your
okay.
X. Yeah, that'd be cool. So what do you think are some cons for your Tesla?
There's a few cons that I after owning this car. Number one is Tesla is the only place you can actually repair your car. So sometimes it's in the introduction of the Model 3 and Model Y. There's a lot more car now, but the number of service centers not have been expand the same. So I don't have that issue, but I do have friends that he have an accident and he need to get them a certain part replaced. He had to wait like 2 months.
Oh,
Yeah, that's for me it's way too long.
yeah, that's a very long time.
The insurance will cover his rental car, but he ended up driving a gas car for 2 months. Yeah. Some other thing that I realized that Tesla is an expensive car, so you expect it more like a luxury kind of car, but no, that's some of the function. For example, tires. Because the car was so heavy, the Model X is way over 6,000 pounds, so more like commercial truck, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so because of the weight and also because how fast it can accelerate, you eat up a lot of tires. So if you're not careful, you end up paying for a tire. For me, I don't really accelerate fast, so my tire lasts about 40,000 miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe a little less than like a normal car, but yeah.
Yeah. Other one, I was just thinking the overprice of for selling, but that's optional.
Yeah, totally.
Those are optional.
Yeah. So I know that you're retired now, and we kind of talked about that before. We worked in the same place. So we both worked at Cal State Long Beach.
Yep.
And for a while, we only had 4 charging spaces.
Yes.
And so this is a
Level
big
2.
university.
Yeah.
4 level 2 spaces. I think I added up how many spaces we had there, and it's something like 30,000 parking spaces.
Yes.
Something like that. And so 30,000 parking spaces, 4 of those were charging spots.
Yeah.
So I don't know if did you used to charge at work when it was only 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took about 4 hours for my Volt to fully charge. And so basically if you're looking at the amounts of work hour, you only serve like 2, possibly 3 people a day per station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to charge my Leaf there when I could, but I would usually try in the morning, and then if it was full, I would go park by my office, and then I would check during lunch.
Yeah.
And then if it was available, I would be there for a couple hours, maybe because I used to get off at 3 o'clock, so I would move till 3, so I wouldn't be there all day long.
Yeah.
But I don't know, since you can charge at home, maybe you don't encounter this, but I would encounter like at work or other places where people park there and then they're there all day long, even if they're done charging.
Oh yeah, but the nice thing about working in university, I know those people, the car.
Oh.
So I usually, when it's done, I just call them up and say, hey, can you move your car?
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, that's nice of you.
And the charging location is very close to my office, so it wouldn't take me that far. So I get to charge pretty much every day.
Great.
But now you remember the solar panel project that we actually put? We put a lot of charging station out there.
Yeah.
But,
they ended up having, what, like 50?
yeah, they add about 44, and then they add a little bit more later on, but about 50 stations, and then they convert everything to charge point. So the 4 charging station we have is just a typical dumb level 2 connection, right? So then by the time we switch over to the solar panel project, we move everything to charge point.
Yeah. That made it a lot nicer because I was able to charge at my office
after that.
when that happened. Yeah. So that helped a lot.
The only thing is that it was free in the beginning, but then they did charge later on. It's like 22 cents per kilowatt hour.
Yeah. It wasn't too bad, but I mean, it definitely helps. Like for someone like me who lives in an apartment, being able to go to work and charge.
Still cheaper than gas.
That helped a lot. Yeah, still cheaper than gas.
Yep. I usually charge at night. So at night, just plug them in the morning, fully charged. I install a level 2 charger here and also in my big bear home. They're pretty cheap. It's cost me about $400. I do everything myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I also do install one in Big Bear as well. So the Big Bear one even cheaper. I think I got that one for less than $300.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But I think the cost of depending on the location of your electrical panel versus the charging location.
Yeah.
I was lucky because for me it was just less than 2 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah. So the cost of all the materials is virtually nothing.
That's great. Let's take a break right here.
Okay.
We'll be back in a second. All right, so we're back, and so I just have a couple little questions at the end.
Okay.
What was your buying experience like with the Model X?
Oh, buying is pretty simple. You basically go to the website and you put in your the configuration you want, and they either deliver it to your house or you just come to a dealer and pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot different than a typical car dealer because for Tesla there's no markup. So whatever price that's on the sticker, you agree to buy it.
Yeah.
I remember buying my other car, even my Honda and my 2 Chevy. It's a lot of negotiation time. Sometimes it's getting tired of that.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy the buying process.
That's good. Did you have it delivered or did you go?
I just go there.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know for a while, maybe this was just with Model S's, but did they have like your car just there and like someone helps you out, learn about your car?
There is a, what they call it, the sales advisor that basically go and show you around. They before you get the car, they send you a video of all the feature that you go through. There's so much instruction video, how to use a fob and this kind of thing. And then basically the guy just show you around. So it's pretty simple. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you've been driving electric or electrified cars for a while. Would you ever go back to a fully gas car?
I can say no.
No.
I won't go back. No, I actually, before I have a Tesla, the Tesla Model X would replace my Lexus, the GX 470. Very nice SUV, but man, it's very thirsty. Yeah. And also there's lots of maintenance too, because with the electric car, there's very little maintenance that I have to do. Other than tires and windshield fluid, I don't remember having to do anything else. With a gas car, you're talking about timing belt, oil change, and there's a lot of things. Even a brake with electric car, because the regen works so well, you hardly use a brake. My 2013, when I sold the car, it had about 90,000 miles on it. It had original brake.
Wow.
Yeah, which is nice because most of the time you brake with an engine, not with the brake pad.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, same here. My Bolt has about 80,000 miles. The brakes are just fine.
Yeah. And they checked the last time I did the maintenance. I actually did change oil on the Volt just because every 2 years they say even though you don't use the engine, you need to change oil. But yeah, the brake is just like brand new. So, but after 80,000, the guy say you still have more than 60% left of life.
Yeah. It is a very good advantage.
Yes.
Of having a
so maintenance cost going to be one of the advantage of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you want to plug anything, like if you want to plug your Tyco group, or we can just talk like, hey, I have a Tyco group, or if you want, you don't have to, but it's open to you. If you want.
Well, I do have a Tyco group that's it's just me, my wife, and my daughter, and I creating that group called Routine Tyco. Just basically allow me to experiment with any new idea, because we stay with the another Tyco group before, and any new idea that we recommend, I say, oh, we don't do those things just because it's not our style, our way. So I want to create a group where we can experiment new ideas. Yeah. So it was fun.
Yeah, great. So where do you guys where do you play? Or I know
we play a lot of different gigs. 3 of us. Basically, we do 2 different things. One of them is Tyco performance. So I also write music for Tyco, but we also play the ando, which is a dance, a Japanese dance that they love. So we play to the music. So we do live drumming the music. Yeah. So we did that at the closing ceremony for 2 hours. It was fun.
Cool. Yeah. How long have you guys been around?
For Tyco?
For your group, yeah.
We started in 2017.
Okay.
We left the other group, started our own in 2017. So we enjoy it a lot. I mean, we usually play about 30 to 40 gig a year. So, yeah.
Nice.
So,
cool. All right, and the last EV related question is with your Model X, would you, if you had to buy it over again, would you buy that car again, or would you get something else?
Well, when we first looked into an SUV full electric, Model X is the only one you can find. But now, if I want to buy them, there's so many different options. But one thing that I realized that the supercharger network that's only Tesla. But I think Tesla plan to expand them to other cars too. But if you decide to use your car to travel long distance, that's probably one of the few options. I mean, other than other charging facility, but it makes so much easier to charge with Tesla, the supercharger network. So I would lean towards still, there's more option now. For example, if you want to looking into a sedan, there's a lot more option that you can actually pick, right?
Yeah.
So Hyundai came up with the Ioniq 5 and some other option. If you're looking to truck, there's option to buy electric truck. So, but if I have to buy an X again, yeah, definitely. I would say 90%. I would pick up the X again.
Yeah. I think the supercharger network for sure, if you do road trips, I think is a great.
Yeah.
Because I am on whatever I can get, Electrify America or EVgo or whatever, and most of the time they're pretty reliable. But one, they're not as well. Now they're catching up to speed of Tesla if you have a car that's compatible with that speed. But still, there's not usually as many stations as the superchargers have. Like the locations usually have more than 4, you know? Yeah.
But when you show up in the Tesla, like over the weekend, we went to these, we visited a friend and we stopped by this supermarket and I see almost like 25 stations of Tesla charging. I never see anything that big for other vendor before. Charge point do have it, but most of the charge points are level 2.
Yeah.
And also what people don't realize is the whole experience all integrated together. Let's say we planned a trip from here to Seattle to visit my in-law. But the supercharger network is basically the Tesla computer will plot the whole path and let you know how many stations still available free, right? And that data is not available from any other vendor. They basically, the cost of charging is all integrated with the car. How far you need to drive and how long you need to charge is all factored in. So that whole experience is actually, I think Tesla is one of the very few that successfully, implementing that thing.
Yeah. Do you find that, is it pretty accurate?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Yes.
They initially, they tend to overestimate. So if you say, I want to drive to 10% of the range, you're kind of running into the risk of you may miss it. But they actually did a number of upgrades that adjust that number. And so yeah, it's getting very accurate. So they tell you that how many stations available or how many percentage of your battery you have left. By the time I get there, it's almost on the spot.
Oh.
Yeah, within like a few percent difference. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. Definitely do not have that on my Bolt. Okay, is there any other EV stuff that you wanted to add or anything that you like about your car or anything?
Yeah, I really enjoy the car. The only thing that I did that I think it's working really well is I actually installed a power motor to open up my front, which is
you did?
Yeah, and I also installed a kick sensor in the back. So basically that's the only aftermarket I have. And it's kind of, I've been using this almost every day. I didn't realize it, but the nice thing about having a power front is that you use the front space a lot more often. And then you basically have to get out. It's fully integrated with the car, so you can open and close the front anytime, or the kick sensor in the back. Yeah.
Wow. How do you integrate the power with?
Okay, so the power, the car will actually have a button to unlock the front. The front motor, when it unlocks, it's actually open.
I see.
So you lock it, it's actually closed and locked the thing. So it's really nice. You can use the app to do that. It's fully integrated with the app because that's part of the function of the car to lock and unlock. Yeah, I can do a lot of stuff.
Did you figure that out yourself or?
No. It's all built in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It took about maybe an hour and a half to install. But then after a while, that's one of the most useful features that I actually got.
That's cool. Yeah, we'll have to get some footage of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can share with you.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks, Steve. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me about your car. And
well, thanks for what you do. I think this information that you provide actually help lots of potential EV buyers. Yeah. Cool. When I wish I got access to this information when I was searching for EV data, but yeah. But we're early adopter, so yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Thank you,
Kat.
All right.
Bye.